Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's so good to see you all. I have not made a video in like 2 weeks. I took a little break. I just got back from Cabo, and I have some amazing, exciting news for you guys. If you follow me on Instagram already, then you know what it is. You already have the inside scoop, but if you don't follow me on Instagram, I will share my news shortly here on YouTube as well. But for today's video, we are talking about a brand new concealer, and you guys know I have a concealer obsession. I will review and test out pretty much all concealers that come out. If they look like they have good potential and they really interest me, I am gonna put them to the test. And this one definitely caught my eye. It's by a brand that everything I've tried from this brand, I really love. And it's the One Size brand. Everything I've tried has been phenomenal from this brand. So when they came out with the concealer, I was like, yes, yes, yes. I could not wait to try it. It's the new One Size Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. I mean, the name alone, like, literally sucked me in. So good job with the marketing. The name is like perfect. And I've actually tested this out. I could not wait. When I got it in the mail, I got home from Cabo, it was sitting there waiting for me, and I did not have time to film right away, so I was like, should I wait? And then I was like, no. I wanted to try it out. So I've been actually trying this out for the past couple days, so I will share my complete thoughts and review with you guys today, but I can tell you guys, so insanely good. Like I said, the name is the perfect name for this concealer. So we are gonna dig on into this concealer today. I'm gonna demo it, show you, close-ups, everything. Now, you guys know I am 41 years old, so concealer is like a make it or break it when you are 41 years old. You can put on the right concealer and it can make you look amazing, or you can put on the wrong concealer and it's gonna sit in lines, sit in wrinkles, create lines and wrinkles that are not even there, make you look dry, and it's just no. So you really want to pick the right concealer. It gets harder to find the right concealer as we get older. So that's why I'm here today, to help you guys out. So let's just get into it. Let's talk all about this brand new guy. Before I jump into this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join our little family here. We're all about anti-aging and skincare and fun and amazing beauty products and all of that. So subscribe, join my channel, and also hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I post a video. And let's dig on into this guy, you guys. You are going to be impressed. All right, so before I zoom you guys in and apply this concealer up close, let's just go over a few of the details of this concealer. So this is a $25 concealer. It comes in 24 different shade options, which is really great. And you get 7 ml of product, which to me, I think that's a pretty good amount. This seems to be like a good amount of concealer in here. And out of all the shades, I picked up medium 1N, and it's like perfect on me. So that's the shade I picked up, and it's amazing. So I will tell you guys, like I said, the name Butter Silk Concealer is like the perfect name for it, because it's supposed to go on your skin like silk. It's supposed to be medium to full coverage. It's supposed to be long wearing, last all day. It's oil free. The ingredients are not terrible. I mean, it's obviously not a clean concealer, but they're not terrible. There's no alcohol, there's no perfume, which is really great, because those are the 2 ingredients that I would definitely prefer not to have in my makeup products, let alone a concealer that's under my eyes. So like I said, I will zoom you guys in. We will apply everything together. You can see it up close. And like I said, the coverage is amazing, and you will see how it conceals my under eyes. So let's zoom in, let's get started. All right, so as you guys know, I always use my Color Science Total Eye on my under eyes first. This primes my eyes, it conceals as well. A lot of days I just use this as my concealer, but it also has SPF, and it's just always a staple, like first thing before, I apply any other concealer if I'm using another concealer on top. So I'm gonna use my Color Science on one eye with the new One Size concealer on top of it, so you can see them together, because I know a lot of you guys use the Color Science as well. And then I'll use just the concealer alone on the other side. So let's get started. Let's take the Color Science on one eye first. I'll put that over here. And I'm just gonna use a sponge and just dab that in. This is literally like my favorite must-have eye product. It just is so perfect for just an everyday concealer. I love it. It has my SPF in it as well, protects the under eyes, but it also allows you to not have to wear so much other concealer if you choose to on top, which is amazing as you get older. It just keeps everything looking young and fresh. So that's the Color Science on that eye. And I will take the One Size concealer, and we're gonna put it right on top. Has a good size doe foot applicator like this, and I'm just gonna take it and just go right over all the little areas that I always conceal. I always conceal around my nose, and then I kind of conceal this right here, because it kind of lifts that area up. And then I'm gonna take my sponge and just blend that in. And this blends so seamlessly, you guys. You can, you know, apply it anywhere on your face if you want to spot conceal, you know, under your eyes, obviously. And it just blends into your skin so, so well. And like I said, the Butter Silk name of it is the perfect name because it really goes on so silky and smooth and is honestly like, I mean, like the name says, buttery. It's the most buttery concealer I've ever applied to my under eyes. Okay, so that is the Color Science with the One Size concealer underneath. So you can see kind of what it looks like versus the other side with nothing on it so far. The coverage is great. It is definitely medium to full. I wouldn't say it's like full coverage, but it's definitely medium to full, and it covers up and just blends and looks like skin. That's the one thing I can 100% say, you guys. I'll even try to zoom in even more than when I have both sides on. But it looks like skin. It doesn't look like you have any concealer on, yet it covers and just lifts your under eye. Okay, so we got that side on. Let's do the concealer on the other side. And like I said, I'm gonna do this side, no Color Science, just the concealer. And I'm gonna take the sponge and just blend that in. It feels so weird doing this without the Color Science underneath. When you have the Color Science on underneath, it actually looks better with the Color Science on underneath, I think. Let me see. I haven't tried it by itself, to be honest. I just always use the Color Science as a primer first. No, it still looks really good. It's just actually, it does go on a little bit smoother and like more silky like with the Color Science primer on first. But it does still look, you know, obviously really good without it. So it's not like you need the Color Science. I just know a lot of you guys, you know, use the Color Science like I do and apply it first. All right, so let me look up close here myself quick. Yeah, both sides look absolutely amazing. The Color Science side does look slightly better though, a little bit more hydrated than without it, but it's not, it doesn't look dry or anything. It's just something that I can observe, you know, like myself being insanely up close to my own eyes. But yeah, looks super pretty. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Okay, and this is pretty much as close as I can get without it becoming out of focus. So hopefully you guys can see how beautiful this looks. Now remember, this has the Color Science, and then this is strictly just the One Size concealer. Let me know if you guys can see a difference between the two sides. Like I said, I see a tiny little bit of a difference with the Color Science underneath. It just looks slightly a little bit more hydrated and a little bit more plump, but that's because obviously that product is made to do that as well. But you can see the coverage, beautiful, smooth, it's creamy. But yeah, so that is the concealer. I'm going to zoom back out, apply some under eye powder and some blush, and then you guys can see it all together. So I'm taking my Pat McGrath, the under eye setting powder in light, and I'm just gonna pick up some of this on my sponge as well, and just lightly dab that under the eye and just set everything. Super easy. Okay, and then I'm going to, the only thing I have on my skin right now is the Color Science Flex SPFs. I don't have foundation on or anything else on. So I'm gonna take my Osmosis powder in the shade Natural Dark, and I'm just gonna kind of go over and just set everything. Then we're gonna pop on some blush quick. I'm gonna use the Westman Atler blush in the shade Bichette, which is my favorite blush of life. When I was in Cabo, this is like the only blush that I wore. And to be honest, I wear this all the time on like a daily basis. I love it. It is like the perfect flush color, and it looks like you got a little bit of sun, and it's beautiful. So it looks like this, and I just take a flat top brush like this, and I just kind of get on in there, and then I just pop it right onto my cheeks with the brush, and it creates the most beautiful cheek. Oh, I love it so much. And this blush doesn't budge all day either. Like, her blushes stay put, and they just look amazing all day. I always take a little of my blush and I just tap it just right on the temples. And then I'm gonna pop on a little bit of this highlighter, which I've been obsessed with this highlighter lately, and I pulled it out of my stash and I haven't used it in forever, but I'm like, ooh, I really like it again. It's the Benefit High Beam. And I haven't been wearing a lot of highlighter lately at all. But when I do, I always grab just an easy, beautiful, just like liquid highlighter. I don't like powder highlights anymore, like really at all. I just like something that just looks super natural and like my skin. So liquid is the way to go. And look at that, it's just such a beautiful highlight. So gorgeous, so easy and fast. And there you go, I am ready for the day. So color science side with the one size concealer on top, and then just the one size concealer on this side. So I will be back at the very end of the day. I'll go about my day, and then I'll come back, share with you guys exactly how it holds up, how it wears throughout the entire day. So stay tuned, I will be back in a little bit. All right guys, I am back. It is the end of the night. I'm gonna wash my face and just get ready for bed and hang out and watch TV and all that good stuff with my kids. So I want to share my final thoughts on the brand new one size butter, what's it called again? Butter Silk? Yeah, the Butter Silk concealer that we tested out today, which you guys, I am in love with. It is amazing. It is beautiful. And honestly, like I said, I'm very picky with concealers, and I would have to say this goes in my top 5 now. So there's been a lot of new concealers I feel like that have been coming out, that some of them have been really good. I know I just talked about another one that I just tested out and really liked, but this one just is the best that I've tried in a while. So I'm gonna zoom in with you guys. I'll show you close up how everything looks and how everything has held up, you know, throughout the day here. Let me know your thoughts, but I think it looks really good. I personally do think it has a little bit better look and coverage on the color science side. So remember, I've applied the color science total eye first under this side, and then applied the one size concealer over top of it. And then this side just has the one size concealer. So I don't know. I think personally, I mean, I love the color science. I really think this side just has a little bit better of a look, but you let me know as well. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. All right, I got you as far in as possible here. So can you see a difference between the two sides? I mean, the coverage still looks amazing, still looks flawless. It looks like I just applied it. It's not caking or creasing. You know, both sides look super fresh yet, and it's been hours and hours. So you can see how well it holds up through the day. And again, if you have more mature skin, more mature under eyes, it is not sinking into any lines, not sinking into any little wrinkles or creating wrinkles or dryness under the eye at all. It stays that buttery, silky, you know, feeling look all throughout the day. So I personally love this concealer. It is one that I will definitely be reaching for and using on a consistent basis. I think it is phenomenal, you guys. This is one that I would definitely recommend to you guys. Again, if you have more mature skin and you find it hard to find a concealer, test this one out. It is amazing. And again, if you have the color science, the total eye as well, use that first and use a little bit of this, and I'm just like in love with the way it looks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this review of the new one size Butter Silk concealer. So good, you guys. So we found a great concealer. I always love finding great new concealers. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching. Let me know again in the comments if you've tried it. Let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear. I will link it down below for you guys in the description box too, so you can open it up there. Follow the link and you can check it out for yourself. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.